Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of full Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job. So he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. And Shevchenko! Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tries to play it through.
That's going in strongly.
Van Dijk goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Short changes him with that pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min goes for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. And the pass is intercepted. No goals as yet. That's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rafael Leao. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! And again! In he goes again! Hits off target and by quite a way.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he He's had a hit! It's bounced back off the post. Gets good distance on it. And it's Yaya Toure. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played back in. And he's in on goal. He's onside. Nice interception, well timed. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Take this opportunity to
and we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Shevchenko gets into a good position. Oh, some tackle that. Played out to the left flank. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mignon claims comfortably. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo powering forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, this is a great... Tries a shot! He has done it! Back to within 1! Interesting! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Arsenal get themselves back. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Now, he's got space here. Oh, he's onto this. That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is... And Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Thuram. He's tried one! That carried quite a threat. 4 extra minutes added on. Szymanski. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal, really.
So that's it. It is all over. Spain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserved. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of it...
And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Roberto Carlos! He went for the curler. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance! Oh, the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? No, it comes to nothing. Deftly away. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Yaya Toure.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No second thought, a straight red card. Spain are down to 10 men. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's all... And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Conte! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Son Heung-min is there to clear. No way through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Back into the middle. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Big chance! We've got a goal! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 64 minutes is number 20.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for a live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The sport is a great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation here. Luis Suarez! It's there!
Well, they were looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The purest possible contact. What fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Spain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Spain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Cannavaro, Nuno Mendes, Beckenbauer, now it's Cruyff. This might spell danger. Shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's loose and, oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gets into some space. Now the cross. Nuno Mendes.
Spain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely. And he shoots! That's a half-decent try. That's a good run down the left. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Luis Suarez. Danger averted for now. Beckenbauer. Look at the space. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out danger.
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Luis
hope.
Suarez. And it's hoisted clear. Driving forward. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, what? He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
There will be 1 minute.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Spain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Looking for options. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain with the corner, there first. Cruyff plays it short. And the finish! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try to settle for what they've got.
Could try cutting inside here. Cross needs bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Yamal. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Showing great feet there. He's in space and looking for options. And it's played into the middle.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Spread out to the left. Now it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adriano is in a really good position out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Picked out brilliant. Cruyff! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be...
And that's that. Spain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what...